Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna do 5 things we learned from Manchester United one new win against Fulham at Craven Cottage. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes stepped on the pitch at the time we needed him most. He showed why he's our captain and scored that match-winning goal at the 91st minute, and that was absolutely an impressive moment. And all the United fans at the stadium were just up in their feet. Obviously, there are lots of negativity and positivity in the game, so I'm going to talk about all of that in today's video. So first, I'm going to start off with the Antony poor performance. So Antony dos Santos was a player bought by a tank for I think nearly to on £100 million, and I think around £90 million for the total fee. And Antony still yet haven't proved why we bought him for that kind of amount, and this actually goes to the Manchester United board for buying all these players for that kind of a lot of amount and huge amount. So Antony last season was one of our most important players because he was just the only one at that right wing position. Pelish was still there, but for no reason he doesn't get much minutes. I don't just understand. Every time don't favors the boy. That's just the matter for Pelish and Ten Hag. But Antony was one of the most important players in the Manchester United squad because he didn't have any competitor. If Mason Good was there, you guys will know, yes, Mason Good is going to challenge him and maybe put him in the bench. Because you know, Mason Good is one of the best Manchester United Academy players we have ever produced. Like, he has great finishing, and I believe Mason Good is going to put him in the bench. But talking about Antony in our game against Fulham, Antony was a total scrambles and he had disastrous performance. It was a disgrace. Like, it just looked like we wasted money for Antony, but I'm not gonna say that. I still believe in Antony, but Antony can beat his man. Antony can't move forward. He's just stopping counter attacks. Antony can't pass the ball to our striker Rasmus Hojlund or pass to Oflovu Genacho. Antony can make cross. Antony was just a waste in the entire game, and was the one who received the ball and had most touches, but he didn't make use of the ball. He was just losing possession, and if that right wing position is not covered, we are gonna lose the game. And I'm so happy that he brought in Pelish in the game. Like, 5 minutes of Pelish in the pitch was just better than 60 minutes of Antony. I know what I watched, and I know you guys are gonna agree with me. Antony had a poor game. I still believe in him that he's gonna perform well and show why we brought him for that kind of amount, because what I'm seeing in Antony, there's still a lot of improvement with the whole. And I was just trying, after seeing that performance from Antony, my mind was just going that I actually miss Mason Good. Mason Good would have been a great and big competitor to Antony. And now Antony feels he must be starting ahead of Pelicic, so there's no one putting pressure on him to perform well. Antony, please improve your game. We need you. You are one of the most important players. We need you. So, number 2 is that we had an empty midfield. Bruno Fernandes scored the match-winning goal, but that doesn't change the fact that Bruno Fernandes played total crap. Bruno Fernandes was a total crap in the game. He didn't have a great performance. And Eriksen can play for 90 minutes. He's just a first half or second half player. He's just an impact sub. Eriksen doesn't have the physics, he don't have the strength, he don't have the ability to play full 90 minutes. So we didn't see much of Eriksen. But about McTominay, I'm just gonna say, this is McTominay's best game in the entire season. Forget about the game against Brentford where he scored 2 match-winning goals. Forget about the game like he scored 1 goal. He had 3 goals this season. That doesn't change the fact that this entire season McTominay haven't been playing well. It's just a midfielder hiding. But in this game against Fulham, I think I'm gonna give him this kudos that he played pretty well. But still, that Bruno and Eriksen didn't help him much to make that midfield balance. McTominay was the only one who had that midfield balance, but Bruno Fernandes and Christian Eriksen was just a total scrambles in the entire game. Fulham players like Iwobi, they were just running through our midfield. It's just like we didn't add midfielders in the entire game. I still believe there's still a lot of work to do in that midfield, and if Amrabat was there, if Casemiro was there, yes, you guys will say, yes, we are going to conquer that midfield, but having Bruno Fernandes, Eriksen, and McTominay, they were just an empty players, and the midfield was just opened wide, and they were running through our midfield. And I'm so happy he brought in Mason Mount. I can see the improvements in Mason Mount in that midfield. It was absolutely beneficial, and he made big impact, and he was involved in the build-up for that Bruno Fernandes goal as well. The number 3 thing is about Maguire's class and our defensive balance. Defensively, we had Diego Dalot on the left as a left back. We had Johnny Evans, we have Maguire, and we have Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has been our missing piece since he got injured in our midfield. Aaron Wan-Bissaka played pretty well. Credit to where it's due. Aaron Wan-Bissaka was just so decent, giving us those top tackles. Like no one actually beat him again. His statistics are brilliant. Like his game by numbers are brilliant. Diego Dalot, he tried his best. Johnny Evans, 35 years, Johnny Evans playing impressive well. I was so impressive in his performance. Maguire, the one who has been giving us two top performers this entire season. Without Maguire this season, I think we should have lost a lot of games. Those four defenders that actually protected Andrew Onana in our game against Fulham. Fulham were the better team. I would still say we were lucky in the game, but those four defenders, two centre midfielders, having Johnny Evans, Maguire, and Diego Dalot and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, they were absolutely brilliant in that entire game. And I'm wishing for them to play in our game against Copenhagen, because that midfield, that defense line, they were solid. So the number 14 we learned was Alejandro Garnacho stepped up in the game. Garnacho was our man. Garnacho was a little bit rusty. I would say he was a little bit rusty. He was losing the ball, but Garnacho actually stepped up in a game where we need them the most. Before the game, we heard that Marcus Rashford was injured, and people were suggesting that because he went on the party after the training Manchester derby defeat, and that was why Ericsson dropped him. I still believe he was injured. It's not about that him going out in party, but Garnacho showed why he is one of our top players right now. Garnacho is a threat to Marcus Rashford. Obviously, he's absolutely a threat. Like, he just wants to take the starting spot from Marcus Rashford hands if Marcus Rashford don't work out well. Garnacho didn't have a goal, didn't have an assist, but his impact on the game was absolutely brilliant. He was just playing like an experienced player. Garnacho was a top player in the entire pitch, and this entire season Garnacho has been giving us some top performance. We just want goals from him, and I know he's gonna bring those goals if he gets into him, and if the team progress as a team. Garnacho will perform well, but individually he can't take all those pressure. Like, if everything is on his head, he can't take all this pressure. He's not Kylian Mbappe, he's not Vinicius, he's Garnacho. There's still a lot of improvement in his game, and I think Eric Ten needs to improve in Alejandro Garnacho game is his physics. Garnacho is lacking physicality and is getting overpowered and body shamed by defenders. So if he's good and strong on the ground and has balance, he's gonna be a total threat and be scary for the opponent. Will be a threat to the opponent, not for us. Scary time for the opponent, but not for us. Garnacho is a must watch, and it's absolutely a joy to watch. And the fifth thing we learned was that we can't take that performance. We are gonna play Copenhagen on Wednesday, and seeing this performance, you just look at Manchester United team are not good enough to win the Premier League. Man United team are not good enough to even go far and pass the group stage in the Champions League, because what we are seeing game after game have just been a total mess. There is no team spirit, there is no teamwork. We are not playing as a team, and that is bringing all the bad and rubbish performance. Man United will need to have a game plan. I know there's a game plan, but tactically, every time tactically, and that is the problem in every time. Tactically, we are at class. We are not performing well as a team. You might see some individual performance, but as a team, we are not performing well. That is what we are lacking right now. And like I say, I think we have played about 15 games this entire season. Yeah, I think around 15 games, but only the Crystal Palace game was the game I can proudly mention that we played football. Crystal Palace game was the game we played football. Crystal Palace at home was the game we played football. What was that? That wasn't a performance. Absolutely wasn't a performance. I still believe Ericsson needs to prove and work on his players. Injury is one thing. You can make sure injury is one thing. Team spirit is one thing. Tactics, there is also one thing we need to work on. but as a team we are not performing well. That performance, we can't take that. There's still a lot of work to do for Eric Tang, and I'm so happy he make this sub. He brought in Mason Mount, took off Eriksen. He brought in Pellish, took up Antony. That was the turning point, and that actually showed class. Pellish and Mason Mount, they were the players that made impact in Manchester United game to beat Fulham. Without those players, we might draw the game and it might be a draw. But I'm so happy Eritan made that sub, and I'm so happy we won the game. 3 points was very, very important. We needed that win, and I'm so happy we got the win after Bruno Fernandes stepped up in the match, and that was a brilliance. I'm so happy for Bruno Fernandes, boss. Bro, you need to step up your game. We are going toward the Champions League, Copenhagen. We need to improve. Like Fulham, we were able playing 5 defenders when we brought in Rafa Varane. Like Fulham, just Fulham. That's a total shame and a total disgrace to be playing 5 defenders against Fulham just because you want your 3 points. So there needs to be an improvement. Copenhagen, let me know your prediction, but these are the 5 things we learned from Manchester United 1-0 win against Fulham. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section, guys. Like the video, leave a comment below, subscribe to Football Godswill. We are going to 2,000 subscribers. Subscribe, guys. Smash that subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications so that you get notified when we upload a new video. So bye, Flare the Voice. Bye, guys. Now see you in my next video. Bye, guys.